Hello, KMA Tribe, friends, family. I am Shion Steve, founder of Krav Maga Martial Arts and author of the book Meditations on Mastery, Developing Your Superpowers. And I wanted to introduce myself, and it's relevant because today I want to talk to you about the sixth foundational black belt superpower, which is vision. I have some really, really important thoughts on that. Before that, I just want to thank my team, but specifically Sensei Thomas. I had a great meeting with Sensei Thomas today, who's been he's been my student, I don't know, 15, 16 years. He's been actually working with us in this on and off towards our mission and vision for the last 12 or so. And, he is helping me create our next vision of where we're going for all of our team and students and everyone who are benefactors of what we do here. I want to talk to you today about the sixth superpower vision. And the way this particular meditation came to be is that we are only 3 days away from our next Krav camp. Friday, we will be out there, and those that are testing for their black belts, whether it's their probationary black belt or their certified black belt or their second degree black belt leader. And I don't think we have any testing to senior black belt or master this time, but what we do have is those people out there helping because it takes a tribe. And it's going to be an awesome black belt retreat and weekend. And the theme of this one is Vision Quest. So just this morning, I started thinking, usually this is about the time, about 72 hours out, that I start envisioning my keynote speech that kicks the thing off on Friday night before the black belt leaders start giving theirs. And the black belt candidates and all start giving theirs. And it was about vision. And I had this thought this morning. What I want to do, in fact, is share the three truths that came to me as I was thinking on vision this morning, because I think that they are some that you can apply to your life immediately. Hopefully they awaken something. Hopefully this is useful, because here's the reality about vision, and by the way, if you don't know, the superpowers that I teach here at Krav Maga Martial Arts and that I read about in the book are focus, respect, discipline, confidence, gratitude, and vision. And vision really is a very, very powerful form of focus. So the superpowers kind of begin and end on this, because there's three things about vision. Number one, we all are always being pulled towards some powerful vision. And I want you to understand, 1A, 1B, a couple important things about that. Number one, it is incredibly powerful. The Bible says where there's no vision, the people perish. And I think this is true on a personal level, like personal vision, and a leadership level, right? The leader has to have a vision for those that follow, or the people perish. It's incredibly powerful because, look, I guarantee that if at the end of this message, you take 2 steps back and think about it, you're going to realize areas of your life that you either on purpose, like by design, or by accident, have moved and been pulled and been affected by and are experiencing the results of vision. Because here's what we know. The vision becomes an important part, done correctly, or even done on accident. It becomes such an important part of our subconscious mind. And what we know is that the subconscious mind does even more to create the realities around us than even the conscious mind does. We're not even always aware of the power of the subconscious mind. Look, this is just a fact. You can confirm that through psychology or philosophy or personal experience. Confirm it in whatever way you want to know. But number one is vision is incredibly powerful, and strong vision pulls us in the direction of the vision. Meditation number 2 is that is true. Rather, we are being pulled in a positive direction or in a negative direction. Rather, we are being pulled towards the vision that we have created on purpose because it's where we want to go, or rather we're being pulled by a vision that we didn't create on purpose, that we're probably not even aware we're being pulled by. But let me tell you something. Some folk are pulled by fear, by anxiety, by worry. And when you're being pulled in that direction, the vision isn't any less powerful and real. This is where self-fulfilling prophecy comes from. By the way, self-fulfilling prophecy, of course, is a manifestation of vision that can also be positive or negative. But usually when most people talk about it, they talk about the negative version, where the person fears they're not good enough, so they're not smart enough, so they're not strong enough, not whatever enough. And so it is true. So number one, vision is incredibly powerful, and vision pulls us. Number two, vision can pull us in a positive or a negative way, and it can be by our own design or by neglect. Unfortunately, the vision that will pull one who fails to create their own vision are the ones created by those doubts in your mind, the ones created by all the negativity on the news and social media and whatever else is pulling. It all creates our vision. It all creates our direction. So number two is take control. Make your vision be on purpose. I was talking with my wife over coffee this morning, and I remember this comment coming up, which is, and I can't remember if I said it or she said it, but I remember this comment coming up, which is that the reason people don't exert the power of vision is because they don't understand and believe how true and real it is. By the way, it's one of the incredibly important things we teach here in our Black Belt Leadership Program. It's why the first vision, in order that we can deliver the rest of our vision to create confident and competent Black Belt leaders, which is our mission, 10,000 of them in the next 10 years, which is our vision. In order for those things to happen, we have to get the student to Black Belt. So that student has to put the vision there of what they're going to be like when they are a Black Belt leader one day. And man, let me tell you what happens is not only do they train and develop all the Black Belt superpowers and all the Black Belt leadership principles and learn all the things to make it true, but they're marinating in that vision and becoming that Black Belt over those. My goal is to get every single one to the second degree, what I call Black Belt leader, because in that time, you got somebody that is prepared to do the same thing with their next vision and their next vision and their next vision, to be a winner, a champion, a vision quest caster for the rest of their life, which leads me to point number 3 for today's meditation. There's a vision that got me where I'm at. There's a vision that got you where you're at. There's a vision that got everybody where they're at. But that vision isn't the important one anymore. See, wherever we are, that's where we're at. And if we are honest with ourselves and willing to do the work, you can look back and you can figure out how this happened, how the wrong vision moved us in a negative direction, and now we're experiencing the results of that, or the right vision pulled us in a positive direction, and now we're experiencing the rewards of that, and probably a little of each. But point number 3 is the vision that got us where we are is not the important one for us to focus on next. It's the vision to get where we're going. See, when I talk to those Black Belts this week and wherever they are in the law of the process, the important thing for them, if they want to keep becoming better all the time, if they want to go to the next level of success, is to set the next vision. That's what Vision Quest is all about, setting the vision for the direction that you want to go, so that the vision pulls you in a way that you take the right actions and you make the right decisions and you do the things that it takes to make the vision be true. That's what Vision Quest is. That's how we create the self-fulfilling prophecy that we want to speak over our life. So, take a little time and think to yourself, if you've listened this far, you're the type of person that takes it probably seriously enough to do these next couple things. What visions have created the things that I wanted in life? And those were probably deliberate. what visions created things that I didn't want? Those were probably by default, by neglect, like, and I didn't realize that I was letting that fear pull me, or that, um, other limiting thoughts and beliefs. That fear isn't the only one, of course, right? Like whatever was programmed when we were young that maybe is still pulling us in the wrong direction, right? Like that's worthwhile to look at just for the lesson, of course, because then all of it's in the past. The next thing is create the next vision. We are beginning, like, after this weekend, after this Black Belt retreat, we're in the fourth quarter of 2023. The year is over. What vision will you cast for your life and for the lives of your family, for your tribe, for those that follow you for 2024? It's the step. It's the first step is you gotta, I believe that when God said he created us in his own image, this was a big piece of it. What other creature has the power of creation? But we do. And it starts with vision. It starts with, what do I want to happen next in my life, in my family, in my business, in my whatever, my health? Get the vision, get the quest, and then go do it so that next year when we have this talk, can be celebrating the vision that has pulled you where you will be. Prepare to live, empower to lead. I'm Shan Steve.